Oi, eu sei. Eu sei. Tô ligado. Às vezes, a pronúncia de letras e palavras em inglês e português é muito diferente. Sim, em espanhol também. Eita, palavras ruins. Ah, você precisa entender esse. Esse vídeo é sobre pronúncia de letras em inglês. Você entende agora? Tá bom. Beijo. Tchau. Oxe.
Bom dia, meus amigos. Esta hoje nós aprendemos letras e palavras em inglês e pronúncia deles. Então, vamos com eu e hora de inglês.
Oi, gente. Tudo bem? Tonight, we are going to be talking about English vowels. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. However, we will save Y for another video. For tonight, we will talk about A, E, I, O, U. Now, you have heard me speak each of these letters. Join me and let's speak them together. A, E, I, O, U. Very good. In English, each letter, much like Portuguese, has a hard sound and a soft sound. Here are some words that will demonstrate the hard sound and the soft sound. For the letter A, the hard sound is bake. The soft sound is bat. Bake, bat. For the letter E, the hard sound is here. The soft sound is net. Here, net. For the letter I, the hard sound is bike. The soft sound, stick. Bike, stick. For the letter O, the hard sound is note. The soft sound is not. Note, not. For the letter U, the hard sound is mute. The soft sound is cup. Mute, cup. Now look at the list of words that displayed the hard sounds, and I want you to discover two things. Number one is the hard sound is actually the name of the letter. The letter A, bake. The letter E, here. The letter I, bike. The letter O, note. The letter U, mute. But the second thing I want you to notice is this. When an English word ends with the letter E, like all of these that you see, the E is silent. So the first word, for instance, is not bakey. It is simply bake. It is not hiri. It is simply here. It is not bikey, but simply bike. It is not noti, it is simply note. So you see the letter E at the end of the word is silent. 3 things to remember about English vowels. Number 1, the hard sound is actually the name of the letter. A, E, I, O, U. The soft sound can actually be pronounced in a variety of ways depending on the word, much like Portuguese. And the third thing to remember is when a word in English ends with the letter E, most often the E is silent. In the next video, we'll be talking about that letter Y. I believe in Portuguese it is pronounced Y. This letter is a little different, so we'll talk about that in depth. The other thing is this: if you can see over my shoulder right here, you can see some decorations on the fireplace. We are nearing a holiday in the United States called Thanksgiving. We'll talk more about that as well in future videos. If you have questions about any words, how to pronounce them, or questions about letters, feel free to ask me. Write in the comments, like, follow, of course, subscribe, and encourage others to do the same. I'll be glad to help out as much as I can and give you the answers you need. Have a good evening. Boa noite.